something wild is happening or anything like that. But it seems like the crazy and the wild has been happening a lot lately. So I kind of want to do a midweek shuffle about what's been going on here. So this is not going to be long. Since every pastor that sit there and preach for 2 hours. This ain't gonna be long. We just gonna do a midweek shuffle. I already came on here on Saturday, and I talked to y'all about that whole situation about the OnlyFans girl. So the main thing I want to talk about, I know everybody talking about Benzino. I could care less about the whole Benzino thing because specifically the main reason I don't care about the Benzino situation is because I'm just over it. I don't have any respect for Shauna Brooks for what she did. She is not an advocate for no one. She just wants to be famous for being famous. So I don't care about that shit. I don't care if he slept with a tranny. I don't care. I feel like if you having sex with somebody, even though my thing is what you do in the dark comes to light. When it comes to sex, it's nobody damn business who you having sex with. And that's just how I feel. Regardless of some people believing that I'm not that type of person who doesn't care about who you have sex with, I don't. If you're gonna be a hoe, be a hoe, but be a quiet ass hoe. But so everybody is pressed on this. I'm pressed on the fact that the Brooklyn subway shooter is black. I said this on my podcast, and I'm gonna say it again. Black men are slowly turning into white people. I have no shame in my game in saying that. And my thing is, if you're a black person, you commit a crime in America, they gonna catch you, you stupid idiot. Let me show you the picture I saw first. Let me show you the picture I saw first. And I want to talk about this. And I'm going to read the article by TMZ first because I don't know. I like TMZ. Even though everybody had their moments where they become not credited, I like TMZ. Well, I like the blogs. I like all the other blogs. Now, him taking a picture in front of the picture of Ketanji, new Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown, becoming the Supreme Court Justice, makes me question his motives. He looked like an Uncle Ruckus type of nigga to me. Like he like one of them type, that black bitch ain't got no business trying to be a judge with her black nappy headed ass. She's sitting up there with that white man using up all his money and yada. He just looked like that type of guy. He looked like an Uncle Ruckus type of dude. So I want to talk about this real quick because I'm baffled by this. It's just so much crazy things are going. Everybody is focused on Benzino. I don't give a damn if Benzino had sex with a dog. That's between him and the damn dog and him going to jail for having sex with a damn dog. But I want to know why your black ass is over here shooting things up. You Uncle Ruckus looking ass Negro. And I bet y'all gonna find out that he is Uncle Ruckus. There's a straight up kid in the background screaming right now. All right, it says the man cops now call a suspect in the Brooklyn subway shooting has a disturbing history of YouTube videos with radical views, which foreshadow violence. So I'm not wrong. Frank James' YT page had been poured over in have been poured over in the past 24 hours following the NYPD naming him as the main guy they want to talk to right now in the wake of 10 people getting shot in a train car Tuesday morning. I don't know what's up with my English. It's crazy. It says there's also a one very scary video that shows James inside of a subway car where he's filming people and goings on. The clip seemed to be pre-2020 and it labeled the good old days. His videos don't have too many views and he has few to no subscribers, so he was definitely taken into a void of sorts. Let's look up this guy. We gotta find this Negro's page. Let's find your YouTube page. They always showing cute stuff, and I totally forget they be having stuff like that at Fashion Nova. Here it is. What the hell this crazy fool name is? Frank James. All right, let's look at what Frank James was doing. There's an ad, so okay.
Videos to a Milwaukee psychiatrist, Ben Jordan, now going in depth, asking about red flags to look for on people's social media posts.
Among Frank James' numerous social media videos,
I'm moving from here in Milwaukee to at least New Jersey.
He shares some alarming thoughts and red flags for the world to see on YouTube, including this post from less than a month ago behind a picture of a white van.
You know, since trying to get me locked up, why don't I just plan to get myself locked up? But I'll plan, I'll prepare, and I'll be ready for it. And I'll have do what I have to do, and just resign myself to the fact, no regrets, had nothing to lose, and let that be it.
Simone Kilgore is a mental health counselor and trauma therapist in Milwaukee.
What came to my mind was what came to my heart, which was an overwhelming amount of sadness, of course, for those that were harmed, but for him as well.
Would you see that as a cry for help?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Anytime someone's internal emotions, negative emotions that are internalized spill out in terms of social media or kind of like sounding the alarm, those are warnings for folks, those of us that know the person or love the person or live near the person, to say, hey, something's going on.
Simone says it's been a huge phenomenon over recent years for people struggling with mental health to share how they're feeling on social media instead of with their family, friends, and coworkers.
That load can feel so heavy that they want to release it, which is normal. But if I can't get into a therapist right away, if I don't trust the idea of therapy or if there's stigma around it, if I don't have insurance or money, social media has been that for folks.
The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration says less than 9% of Black men who experience mental health issues seek treatment, compared to about 19% of white men. Simone works with Milwaukee's Office of Violence Prevention to bring those resources into the community to address problems.
You know the crazy part about this? Let me interrupt this real quick. The crazy part about it is that white men experience more issues than Black men, but white men are more likely to have the privilege of being taken care of. And it goes to show you can have it all and still feel low, basically,
before they become a crisis.
One of the things that we can do to reduce stigma for all people, men, women, and children, is to talk about mental well-being on a regular basis like we do everything else. open up, share your experiences, let people know that you understand where they're at?
In this case, we don't know Frank James' health history, but if you see something alarming on social media or know someone in need of help, there are all sorts of resources available, from 24-hour crisis hotlines to therapists and counselors who are just one call away. For a full list of resources, find this story on TMJ4.com. Reporting in downtown Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
Ben, thank you. As we continue to learn more details about what led to this attack, or bringing you the latest on air and online through TMJ.
Girl. What is his YouTube thing? Not there's a dude named Frank James on here already. I can't find any video. If I'm not mistaken, I have a feeling that they're saying that his thing was probably scrubbed. So the FBI probably took all his videos down just to investigate what he was saying, how he was saying it. Like, I can't find his videos. Everybody else is giving their accounts and they're only showing parts of his videos. I can't find one that is just specifically his, that's raw, that's not cut, people showing it. So I'm gonna give my 2 cents right here. Okay. I am not gonna sit up here and pretend like I don't feel low. Matter of fact, I had a moment a few seconds ago. I don't know if it's because I'm PMSing or whatever have you, because I got an answer, but I'm not satisfied with the answer I got. But I was feeling low. And it was crazy to me because the reason why I was feeling low is about something that happened in October of last year. And I was like, why am I feeling low about this? Why am I thinking about this? Why is this coming up? Why am I thinking like this? Why is this a thing? You know, you got to catch yourself when you're feeling low like that, and it is validated. It's nothing wrong with having those feelings. But when your feelings start to affect people in a negative light, like it affected this man, you need to do something about it. Clearly, this man was doing videos crying out for help, stuff like that. And he felt some kind of way about some things. Everybody has been feeling some kind of way about some things. This pandemic has been the most mind-bending thing ever to happen to anybody in this world, okay? So, and I say this, you know, to say, you know, I know in the beginning I was like, this dude like Uncle Ruckus, blah, blah, blah. But despite how he looks and what he may have been saying, it's kind of hard not to feel negative when all you see is, and I'm going to show you this, when all you see is negative. Okay? All you see is negative, and a positive you see is not really positive. And I said on my podcast, I had to take some time away because y'all know I'm talking about things that had to do with Pizzagate and stuff like that. I had to take some time to talk to, like, I had to take a day off on Monday. I took a whole freaking day off because I was like, that stuff started to get in your head and you start to see bad stuff happening and news and stuff like that. Then on top of that, and it's like, it's not like nobody's ignoring this. Everybody sees it and everybody notices it. Everybody noticed bad stuff. Everybody noticed the bad stuff. Okay? So it's kind of hard to see the good in several bad situations. I was trying to find a post where somebody was talking about what was going on and we were supposed to go outside. It seems like, to me, it seems like this man was frustrated about the pandemic. If we're going based off the clips that we saw, I didn't see everything. Like I said, he probably said, he said some alarming things. What other alarming things he was saying? And it just, he missed the good old days, like he said, before the pandemic. Yeah, it's been pretty hard here. It's pretty hard. So this is a video. I'm gonna go ahead and show this and show you what happened. This is allegedly what he has shown. People say that he's the one that did it. And we are allowed to say that he might have done it. He might not have done it. We don't know. But this is a video of him performing the act on the train. I'm speechless. It's not just because he's a black man. I'm speechless because it happened so fast. This thing right here, I don't know how to feel about it. It's crazy. Like I said, my heart goes out to the family members that were affected by this incident. I'm trying to understand the context behind why he had this picture in the background. I don't know what he was upset about. If I do find some evidence that this man has some puzzling views, or his views had something to do with this picture in the background, I will tell you. I'm going to keep this picture just to remind me of this whole situation. So yeah, I'll tell you this, he took it like a champ. They picked his ass up and he like has the look on his face like, yeah, I did it, so what? When you don't have nothing to live for, you do anything. Okay, another thing that crossed my mind was this. Since we've had a certain type of rhetoric going on dealing with Black women. You can't see it, I'll read it. And it says, successful Black women in Atlanta are under attack by robbers and home invaders. They are losing their homes, sentimental items, along with their peace of mind. There's over 20 women, celebrities, and influencers whose home got robbed in the past 6 months. I understand no one wants to be judged, but that shouldn't stop you from speaking up and bringing awareness to the situation. This is clearly an organized crime and a target on Black influencers, mainly women. Everyone has identical stories. Some homes were robbed twice in broad daylight. Hopefully, people speak up so that others can secure their homes and kids from being victims. I don't think it's a coincidence that they're attacking Black women. They're doing it because nobody cares. And I'm not surprised. And let me tell you why I'm not surprised. Because like I said, the whole internet sentiment recently has been to not protect Black women. Oh, Lord. The AC went off. I hope so. I hope y'all didn't hear the humming in the background. Okay, let's look at something else. Because while I'm on here, I want to go ahead and talk about this. This popped up during the whole damn thing that was popping up. Now, I found this to be crazy too. This to be ironic too. I hate doing this late night because then I start getting sleepy. So New York Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin resigned following fraud arrests. Okay, so it says the indictment stated that Brian Benjamin conspired to direct $50,000 in state funds to a Harlem real estate developer. In return, the developer orchestrated thousands of dollars to Benjamin's failed campaign in 2021. Benjamin was also accused of offering to help the developer obtain a zoning variance if he made a $15,000 donation to a fund for a Senate Democrat. Let me find out you and old dude that shot up the train station got something going on. This happened exactly around the same time when the news was popping up about everything else was going on. Is this coincidence or not? I already showed y'all that. Sleepy Joe is getting more sleepy, honey. I don't know what's going on with him. Listen to what he has to say, honey.
We're the only outfit in the country that is immune. Imagine had the tobacco industry been immune to prostitutes being sued. Come on.
What
In
the
February, the families of 9. We're the only outfit in the country that is immune. Imagine had the tobacco industry been immune to prostitutes being sued. Come on. In February, the family...
You heard exactly what you thought he said. He said, imagine had the tobacco industry been immune to prostitutes being sued. Now, you think you voted for the right man and you realize you probably should have voted for him 30 years ago. Y'all pray for President Biden. I don't know what the hell is going on. Granted, hell is he got a whole lot of stuff coming on his desk. Probably he has this whole thing with Brooklyn, the subway station. I would say that he could be the first president to resign. This is not good. I don't know why he think about prostitutes. That's another ICE video. Y'all ignore my ICE videos. Okay. Of course, I always got to show all this stuff. That's a personal video I want to watch. I kind of want to talk about this. I'm already talking about some strange stuff this week. I'll go ahead and talk about it. You are reading correctly. It says a 15-year-old suspect taken into custody for fatally stabbing teen at high school basketball parade. It says a 15-year-old suspect was taken into custody on Friday in connection to the fatal stabbing of a 16-year-old Westchester girl during a parade celebrating the state championship of a local high school. The teen suspect was charged with manslaughter and attempted assault. The suspect is also accused of stabbing a 15-year-old. The 15-year-old victim was slashed and received other non-life-threatening injuries. The 16-year-old victim was seriously injured in a melee and died while en route to Jacobi Medical Center. The parade was meant to celebrate Mount Vernon High School 12th state championship. The parade began around 11 a.m. with the Mount Vernon Knights and undefeated team members. The fight broke out around 3:55 p.m. near the end of the parade. I am devastated and completely outraged. We began our day celebrating the greatness and success of our youth, and we ended it with a young life that has been taken by senselessness and inexcusable violence. Mayor Sean Patterson Howard said in a statement, the mental, emotional, and spiritual health of our community, especially of our children, must be a priority, and we must come together. Lord Jesus. I'm going to do a whole thing on Friday about this. I don't, like I said, I don't want to talk about Benzino and this whole thing. Honey, I watched this whole video last night with Michelle Brown from ATLien. First and foremost, Benzino got on my damn nerves. Those police were very patient with his ass. If that was me, I'm pretty sure they would have drop kicked my ass into next Tuesday and caught me that Wednesday. I don't know what's going on with Benzino. I don't know what's happening with Benzino. I don't like it. Period. I don't like it. It's just only so much a man can take. And on top of that, your daughter's sitting up here outing your financials. And it's just like you got caught in a hotel with a dude. And now Shauna Brooks coming out and trying to embarrass him. Y'all pray for Benzino. He don't deserve this. He genuinely don't deserve this. Well, I don't know. I take it back. He might deserve this, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's having a mental health crisis or just things are not going his way this week. But I don't like it. I don't think it's funny. Y'all think it's funny to sit up there and make fun of somebody having sex with transgenders. Shauna Brooks' whole intention was to embarrass him. And she needs to be embarrassed. I need somebody to find some dirt on Shauna Brooks. That's who I'm aiming at. We ain't gonna sit up here and drag Benzino. I'm just not. I mean, I never cared for Benzino. I always thought he was weird looking. But in the same sense, I don't believe in doing this to the guy. Y'all pray for him. We can talk about it on Friday. Let me see if I got something else before I leave. Girl, Kerrion Franklin. He's another one that I don't think is a coincidence that he is going through this. So y'all pray for him. I don't think he has anything to do with the woman who is deceased or missing. I'll talk about this on Friday. I want to go deeper into this. Okay. This is crazy screwed up stuff, man. Let me see if I can find anything else. I can't find anything else. I'm giving the whole weekend to Kerrion and Kim. I do want to talk about this. I ain't putting nobody specifically on blast. I'm just gonna put it out there. There's something going on outside of my window. I don't know what it is, and I'm not gonna look out there because I'm scared. So Tyrese Sampson, I don't know if you know who Tyrese Sampson is. Tyrese Sampson is the 14-year-old young man that died from being on one of those free fall drops thingies. Okay. Now y'all heard about the Skripal. Yeah, I said Skripal because clearly she ain't a good stripper if she got to sit up here and steal this child's money. She was sitting up here trying to get money, and she was doing candlelight visuals and doing balloons and stuff, and sitting up there crying with her fake and phony stinking ass. Now we have YK Osiris saying that he was gonna play for Tyrese's funeral, and Famous like, this nigga said he was gonna pay for the funeral, or he offered to pay for the funeral, and then he didn't do it, I guess. I don't know what's going on. So this is J-Rock Jr., I guess. It says YK Osiris or whatever dude name is canceled. Used Lil Bro for pure clout. Didn't pay a dime, but told the world otherwise. Even post a fake screenshot of a GoFundMe donation. Stop pretending you about giving back to the community just to get your sales up. Lame as hell. And said, and he blocked me on IG too. Girl. Y'all messy. He messy for that. I'm going to say this. This ain't shade nobody. I don't care if somebody comes out and say something to the effect of, I feel like you shaded me. This ain't shade nobody. This just facts. Your famous people. Wait a minute. That's the other thing. That's that from that book. Your faves. They ain't got time for you. Okay. Now I know he's offered and he promised to do something, but always take what your faves say with a grain of salt. They sit there and say, oh, well, I'll pay for your funeral, or oh, I'll pay for your hospital bill, or I pay for your tuition, I pay for your student loans. Don't take their word for it. Don't ever take their word for it. They'll promise you something and you end up with nothing. Just keep going on with your life. Figure out a way of how to survive without whatever they promise you to give, and keep it moving. Their words are not their bond. We'll be back here on Friday. And I want to talk about Kim Kardashian and the whole situation dealing with her. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live today. I'm supposed to be doing my other thing today, and I didn't do that thing today. I don't even remember what I was going to be talking about. Y'all can catch me on my podcast. I have 2 podcasts. Y'all check me out. Thank you guys for coming to my live. Y'all know I'm always outie.